Okay, imagine this. It's the year 2012. You and your family decided to celebrate your birthday at home and you're sitting there awkwardly smiling while they sing to you. And after that, your mom or dad gave you a new game for your Xbox. You quickly grabbed it, sprinted into your room, booted that old junky Xbox, and as soon as you look at it, you're greeted by this blocky ass person wearing a Tiffany blue shirt with skinny jeans holding a pickaxe. You've never heard of it whatsoever, but you slid the disc in anyway. You started the game, and oh boy, you have absolutely no idea you were about to have the time of your life. When I started out playing Minecraft, I had no single clue what it actually was. I thought it's gonna be another Garry's Mod wannabe that you play with your friends just to mess around. No, it actually wasn't. It's a sandbox game where you can be as creative as you want, but still keeping the core challenge of surviving. The creative aspect is what made me actually play it. Nevertheless, it's still a refreshing concept compared to those AAA games back then. So I hopped onto my PC and booted up Minecraft. My first time opening the game was different from most of you. I didn't start in survival. Instead, I played a bit of creative mode first to get familiar with the game. Excuses, I was just scared to play on survival. Okay, in my defense, that was in PC version, and I was 12 back then for crying out loud. And PC kids don't have proper tutorial like console users had. They have their own tutorial world where it teaches you Minecraft's core mechanics. Get a wood. Good job. Craft planks to craft a crafting table. Great, you get a trophy for that. Use a crafting table to craft more items. Good boy. And there's a lot more to learn from there. Unlike the PC version, they just slap you in the game thinking you have innate knowledge in surviving, and upon generating the world, they give you this one and only piece of advice. Press A to open inventory. Now you might be thinking, how did PC players knew what to do without internet? Well, it was not direct, but somehow hidden if you're not explorative enough, and it helped with giving you idea to progress, I guess. So, yeah, it's the achievements tab. But it doesn't really give you the full details on how things works. So you'll have to experiment here and there to actually produce something that leads to another. Learn how to get woods, explore a bit of the world, punch a bunch of sheeps out there, and craft your very first crafting table. There we go. So how do you get sticks? You see where I'm getting at? Java kids were treated dog shit by Mojang. Enough of that already. Let's talk about things every one of us first experience.
The first night.
Holy fuck, it was scary as hell. I buried myself underground to wait 10 minutes just to skip the night. I was just sitting there, hoping nighttime would end quickly. Those 10 minutes felt like an hour to me, so getting out of that hole felt amazing. And after that, I started gathering everything I needed. Woods. Yeah, that's about how much wood I remember getting, so I started my first ever structure I built. Yay! And I'm sure you're very familiar with this build. A 3-block height, no window, middle-centered doored house. It doesn't look good, but in retrospect, it looked amazing. Then, after that, we tried progressing more and more and ventured out the world. Then we discover and learn new things and first experience, such as the time you find your very first cave, scary. Discover that iron ore scholar is Caucasian, that was a tricky one. Learn agriculture, and many more. And as we learn this foundation, we try things that is beyond our capabilities because of our imaginations. Because once you understand the game mechanics, everything starts snowballing from there. You decorate your base, make a huge pasture and farm, get your first diamond, explore other dimensions, get the diamond set you always dreamed of, and eventually ending up beating the game. The best part is, it's still not over, because everything you did expanded more opportunities to be more imaginative. In my perspective, the first time we learned Minecraft, we are now guessing on what fun and cool things we could do. You know, that very first tree house you built, constructing your first ever mansion. Ooh, how about the time you built a roller coaster, huh? Oh, what about the idea of owning a resort and use boats to dive from a 25 height jump pad? And again, that's not all. You persuade your friends to play the game and teach them how it works, repeating the same cycle all over again. Do your first night, encounter your first cave, get each other's your first diamonds, and build a compound with the boys. Except Andrew, who lives alone in the mountains. Fuck him. And this was also the year when we believed everything we saw on the internet. Not because it all made sense, but because it was more fun that way. The mystery, the thrill, the stupidly awesome rumors. They made that game feel alive in ways logic never could. Like that time everyone swore Herobrine was real. Deep down, we probably knew it wasn't true, but honestly, that scared the shit out of us. On top of that, Nosh kept adding Herobrine remove on every patch notes. Are you really sure you removed him, Pearson? The idea of some ghosty Steve with white eyes hunting our world made Minecraft so much more exciting. Every strange sound or glitch suddenly felt like a sign. A weird hole in the ground, Herobrine. And we always have that one friend, Andrew, creeping around the server in silence, messing around like he was Herobrine himself.
What the hell? Andrew?
Sorry. See? It's crazy how different emotions you had when you experience a game that you love with friends. I know I'm getting a little bit dramatic here, but that's true. The first year of our Minecraft journey was a crazy experience for every one of us. It's full of first times. But what I liked about this year is we took things slow for over a year. And our growth of learning Minecraft that time wasn't exponential compared to now. We were just having the time of our life. Messing around, doing stupid stuffs with friends, and not being sweaty like these motherfuckers right here. Fuck! Get cooked, noob! What? So, a year flew by, and we're still dumb in Minecraft. One question. And this one is a very important question because this depicted the trajectory of your Minecraft career. Holy shit, I'm bad at English. Who are the Minecraft YouTubers you grew up with? I think most of us have the same collective of people, but every one of us grew up with a preferred niche that suits our personality. For example, if you watch Settling and Ethos Lab, the chances of you being a redstone crackhead is 90%. Or if you're watching Stampy, DanTDM, or some other Let's Plays, you probably have no friends to play with. Yeah, until now. And if you watch Corrales, I'm pretty sure you're a certified engineer or architect in real life. And if you grew up with Team Crafted, oh boy. I think we need to go to therapy. You know, OG Minecraft YouTubers were the pinnacle of gaming channels in 2013. Aside those trick-shotting demons and variety gaming channels, Minecraft is one of the first video games that have a certain niche because of its massive audience. Like, dude, getting millions of views just by pranking a little kid on Xbox Online? Damn! It was really fun watching those Minecraft YouTubers because it felt like a whole new set of experience. So this sentiment indirectly introduces the involvement to other people's likings because it corresponds to your passion. We get to learn new things in the game, how to officially start your degree in redstoning, listening to Minecraft parodies while playing survival in single player, becoming a creative director and force your friends to do skits. We even get to learn designing buildings for Christ's sake. It's an endless possibilities that is systemized into the game. And I don't know if it's just me, but you know those epic jump maps made by Skydash Minecraft and Deadlocks before? Yeah, those parkour maps built by Bodil40. I used to play those maps alone, not because I didn't have any friends to play with, but because I wanted to tag along with Sky and Deadlocks. So I run their video in the background with only one monitor, and kept switching back and forth to check if all the three of us were in the same exact spot. If I think I was ahead, I'll wait for them until they reach my location. And if it's vice versa, I'll pause the video and catch up to them. It's like following tutorials, but I'm not there for tutorials. I was there to be with them. Is it just me? Oh, I think I need to be diagnosed. I think it's the same thing with playing adventure maps with your friends, but with strangers on the internet. You know, you get to have someone to be with when someone you personally knew is unavailable. Yeah, this internet personas temporarily fills a hole in our life. They play as a role model as we grew up. And to support this claim, playing those epic jump maps made me create my very first parkour map and posted it on Planet Minecraft. At this time, my 13-year-old ass thought if it was gonna get 1,000 downloads, they would eventually play it. Dumbass. And not only that, we have that one YouTuber that influenced our whole personality. As for me, I took it professionally. Huh. Fuck. Corrales had a huge impact on me, not much in Minecraft, but in real life. And for you who doesn't know him, Corrales is one of the pioneers of making Let's Build tutorials. He actually inspired me to design my own modern Minecraft houses when I was 13. Looking back now, they honestly look garbage. But in retrospect, it was amazing. It's really amazing to think that before the word influencer became popular, we were already being influenced without even realizing it. I'm pretty sure all of us have that one Corrales, someone who influenced our Minecraft journey or maybe our persona as a whole. Maybe it was Setbling who sparked your enthusiasm for redstone and command blocks. I bet you're a coder now. Or maybe it was Stampy who molded you into a better and kind person, not only to other people, but to yourself too. These internet personalities are called what they are because of what they do. And this is where most of our paths begin to split. We start to go in different directions. 9 years from that moment, maybe you've become a good builder, using hundreds of color palettes introduced in the later updates. Or maybe you're now pushing the game beyond its limits with innovative ideas. Or maybe sweating out in hardcore mode, choosing to live in a world where if you die, you can't play it anymore. I know, it sucks. But somehow, despite our differences, we all have the same experiences we've gone through this year. We get to pick something we like in the game that we all love. It's like choosing the same degree. You picked architecture, I chose construction, and you chose sustainable. Is that a good analogy? Okay, how about this one? We're in the same book, but on different chapters. Huh? Good, no?
No.
This year made us better. We're not that dumb little fuckers anymore, and we became actually playing decently, and after that, our third year in Minecraft comes in.
Ever since we got good at playing at this game, things started to feel different. We're not actually playing to mess around and have fun anymore. We started to pursuing it like a career inside a game, trying to be the best at what we do, and on top of that, the recent Minecraft updates haven't really been exciting for most of us, especially for casual players. But for Redstoners, woohoo! This year might be just the best update for them. We got this cute little slime cube that lets you link adjacent blocks together, and then somehow, they build a fucking transformer out of it. Despite the lack of updates recently, we're still playing to become better. And how do we exactly know if we're doing better? Online servers. Oh boy! We're now introduced to another catalyst to play the game even longer. Holy shit! This was entirely different from playing with friends. You are now surrounded by a diverse of sweats who are better than you. You thought you were good at PvP because you 1v3 your group of friends? Ha! Sit down, kid. There's someone who can do 1v5 who are equipped with the same skill level you are. Basically, you're out from your box. Once a big deal in small bowls, now just another snack in shark-infested waters. But don't worry, I feel you. We felt new to this unusual encounter. There's no sense of security that you'll eventually get along with others, unlike playing with some friends who you are already vibing with, or just like how you watch Minecraft YouTubers, which is a comforting feeling. But this was in contrast to what we did. We felt small, intimidated, and uncomfortable. If you started out playing on big online servers like Mineplex, Arkham Network, or Hypixel, you were lost with how much new stuffs those servers have. Factions? What the hell is a faction? Creative plots? Okay, now I'm confused. And survival. Oh, I know this one. I think I'm out.
I know, we've all been there. And actually, I don't know if it's just me, but I didn't really grow up joining those massive Minecraft servers, because most of my interactions with other players still felt distant. And I was playing from a different region, so I had to deal with insanely high pings every time I joined. Yeah. So, I tried finding some decent servers. Okay, there we go. 3 is good. So yeah, I browsed the net to search for faction servers in Southeast Asia so I can play properly. And I really wanted a server with around 30 players online at the same time, just enough to get most people while still keeping things competitive and a little distant. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I really can't really express my thoughts clearly, but you know, you get me, right?
No.
No?
Just a little shit.
I hope some of y'all understand what I'm getting at, because I think most of us have that one stable server that we always get on. No matter how draining your day was, you get on it, play with your online friends, whether it's Hypixel, Mineplex, or a very small server, you play it because you enjoy being there. However, for me, I stumbled upon this very unique server. You know, Avatar? No, not that shit. Better. Yeah, it's a server where you can be an avatar. Bandcraft. You only start with one bending first until you grind your shit out, get money, and buy all the other elements. My first time joining the server was chill. I made my own faction since other leaders keep rejecting me to join them. God damn it! Why does everyone hate me? Then, I made a friend who actually joined my faction. We built a sky base, then hired new players. Because I think we all have this kind of feeling that when we're starting to acclimate, we help other younglings to play in the server more and make them our friends along the way. This staple server for us felt like another life. As cliche as it sounds, an escape from reality. I spent most of my year in 2nd to 3rd year of junior high playing on this server specifically. And every time we hop in, someone in the chat will greet you. And it will be another day of making memories together. This server was actually my second life. Not that I hate my reality, but it feels something that I couldn't express. So I'm very sure that all of us have this one staple server. We made friends on it, make enemies, and convert enemies to friends. Those years are the years I will never ever forget, until you receive a heart-dropping announcement. As soon as I saw this after logging in, I felt a stab on my chest. I didn't know what to do anymore in the server since I know it's gonna end after 3 months. I don't really document all of this, so I only have a screenshot of what I have left on that server. Then, I got a bit curious if searching that dead server in YouTube would relive my nostalgia. And I found one interesting video from a stranger exactly 11 years ago, and as I was watching it, holy fuck, my 15-year-old ass was caught in his recording. Let's go! I'm famous! I did the usual emo chat. W Drake for this video, holy shit! After that server, I came back and playing single player. For over a year, coming back to single player worlds diverted my attention from what happened. But playing without any much updates since the Microsoft purchase, the game felt very repetitive at that point. There's nothing really new happening after they bought it. Come on now, Microsoft, do something. However, there's a thriving community that adds unique twists and new things in Minecraft. It's not some updates, but rather some mods. I know, I was pretty late to the modding community, especially since most of y'all jumped in because of mod showcases, the Dante DM Lab, popular MMOs, and so many more. Anyways, I'm pretty sure before mod packs on Modern was popularized, every single one of us tried to compile tons of mods that we're not even sure our computer could handle. And after we got all those mods into the folder, this happens. It suck. Like, why can't I put these two with one another so I can Wingardium Leviosa some Rexes into their pens? Is that too hard to ask for? Then, after everything worked out, I get to play with the catastrophe I made. I think the only mods I actually stuck with long enough to survive a whole year without updates were the Twilight Forest mod and a few others. Twilight Forest added an entirely different dimension, kind of like the Aether mod, but there were giant Hydra boss and Snake boss, which is pretty damn cool. I also threw in that archaeology fossil mod where you could cook up some dinosaur and wrap them in a massive hole. Pretty diabolical. And of course, I never forgot those quality life mods, where you add furnitures that has a lot of polygons that lag the hell out of your world. I like those though, and there are many more mods helped us get through the years. But as I spent my time on playing some mods, eventually, Minecraft went nuts. We got a new update. They released 1.9 version, which is the combat and end update. 16-year-old me was super excited when they added wings and generated structures in the end. So I booted up my Minecraft world, hoping this would spark my enthusiasm again. And no boy, I was so wrong. Wait, what? What? Why is my attack so weak? Yeah, I don't really read the patch notes when I was 16. I don't like reading. I like watching other people read though, so that's good. As I was clinging on this, really trying to get myself into the game, it just doesn't feel like the first 3 years I had playing this game. I only hop on Minecraft like thrice a month now. It wasn't looking good, and I thought I was the only one who felt that way. But it turned out, most of us were feeling the same. Sure, we got 3 updates in a single year, but they felt empty and they just weren't enough. At that point, I think we all believed Minecraft had already peaked. It felt like the game was slowly declining month after month as more players lost interest in the repetitive grind. Even I couldn't handle the redundancy anymore. Eventually, most of us moved on. Yeah, months went by and every now and then we'd fall into that classic 2-week Minecraft phase, usually triggered by a wave of nostalgia. We hop in, listen to that faint melody of the piano, then Minecraft. And that's it. Year 6 passed without a single good update. Then year 7, still nothing great. Most of the remaining players were starting to doubt if Minecraft would ever make a comeback. But somehow, we got back into it again. Started another one of those Minecraft week, all because of a tribute video made by a majestic man.
What a beautiful creature.
Get out! What the fuck? As I was about to turn 18, I remembered Bendcraft, that staple server where I made so many friends, and how it eventually ended. The owner went off to college, and now, I was the one heading there next. At that point, I realized Minecraft was becoming more of a memory, a piece of nostalgia we'd bring up when catching up with old friends. Too bad this game would only last for a few more years now. That's when I realized I needed to grow up. We needed to grow up. Now, I'm taking architecture just because of some game influenced me. Sitting there, doing my plate late at night until I saw a notification from a YouTuber I watched. What? PewDiePie playing Minecraft? Oh, he's gonna suck, I'm pretty sure. No, you don't do it like that. Go get an iron pickaxe first before mining that diamond. This was an iota of excitement. He brought a huge wave of inactive players back into the game. Even those stuck in their usual 2-week Minecraft phase suddenly found themselves playing for months, including me. It reminded me of how I felt during my second year tagging along with team-crafted members parkouring your way out of the map. And this was actually a whole new different kind of experience. You're not just there to play the game, you're there for him, because he reflects all of your first time experience playing Minecraft. Watching someone else go through it, step by step, it almost feels the same, like reliving the magic all over again. And not only that, Minecraft is starting to pump out good updates this year. Starting with the Pillage and Village update, where villages are now getting raided. That's what we were asking for years. I can defend my own village rather than killing them because of their stupid trades. We have these huge bulls that extend their heads when excited. Oh my god. This time, I knew that Minecraft is starting to gain traction again. I've been seeing a lot of rising YouTubers starting to post more contents. Philza died on his 5-year hardcore world that initially woke dead Minecraft players to try out hardcore. And now they're like some crackheads for this challenge. Dream is now starting to post videos. Then,
global COVID-19 and COVID-19.
COVID-19 can be characterized as a pandemic.
Pandemic hit. The world stopped for a moment. Shipping, land transportations, and the stock market all crashed. Life came to a standstill as everyone realized what was happening. But you know what didn't stop? Holy fuck! Digital content era. Everyone is on their phone, sucking out the life of them watching all those renegade videos and simping on some e-girls. Among Us was starting to pop, and eventually, most of the world's population who has access on the internet jump into gaming. And you know what else is gaming? Minecraft! This was the start of a new era. Dream began uploading consistently with his Minecraft Manhunt challenge. And those views? What were those fucking views? Can I just get a couple million please? To put it simply, everyone was on YouTube, and Minecraft content, it was everywhere. And I'm not exaggerating, creators started capitalizing on it. The pandemic felt like it lasted forever, mostly because of the sheer amount of content flooding the community. SMPs, manhunts, challenges, it was non-stop. It was wild seeing all of this blow up again, but also kind of heartwarming. For us OGs, it felt like we were getting another shot at reliving the magic of those early Minecraft years. It wasn't exactly the same, but the feeling, that hit just right. I got the chance to start another survival world with my cousin, and for the rest of the year, we played it almost every day. It felt fun again. And I don't think it was just because of the new updates, it was because we had someone to share the experience with. All of us did. Cliché? Maybe, but that's really what made it matter. And as the days passed, I was turning 22. We're getting older now. Life doesn't hit pause. Responsibilities start creeping in, slowly, but surely. But looking back at everything that happened that year, it felt complete. As a Minecraft player, it was the kind of ending you hope for. A quiet, proper goodbye. Not really quiet though, but yeah. One that doesn't hurt. One that doesn't leave bitterness behind. As my 10th year with Minecraft approached, I didn't log in to celebrate it. I didn't build a monument or start a new world. Instead, I just scrolled through old screenshots and videos. And honestly, I didn't need to play it to feel it again. Because somehow, it never really left. Just seeing that old Minecraft logo on my desktop evolve over the years was enough. It was like a time capsule, a reminder of all the memories we'd built inside that blocky world. Our first night, our first house, our first diamond, our first server, even my first slave locked up in some redstone contraption I barely knew how to use. And as I sat there, older now, maybe a little busier, I realized something. We don't always outgrow the things we love. Sometimes we just carry them with us, quietly, like a familiar song in the back of our minds. Minecraft wasn't just a game we played. It was a place we lived in for a while. And even if we never log back in again, we always know the way home.